It's Josh and Chantel, and this is Wake Up Classy 97, the podcast, a replay of today's full show.
It is Wednesday, September 18th, and today on the show, we have Tupperware talk, the secret to a happier relationship, maybe you should just have some school milk. Chantel doesn't want to get inside a tank. Who can scream the loudest without looking like they're screaming? Celebrate your family's birthday. Motor-powered hiking pants. Chantel wants to be a regular customer somewhere. Savor all the things. The new smell-a-phone. And I want to be a cartoon voice actor.
Thanks for listening. You can hear the show live weekday mornings from 6 to 10. It's Wake Up Classy 97, the podcast. Enjoy.
Hey there, hi there. Hey.
Hey.
How you doing?
Hey.
How's it going?
Hey. Hey.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh my
You want a cheeseburger?
No.
It's cheeseburger day. Yes, you do. Have a cheeseburger.
No thanks.
Why?
I just don't feel like one.
They're delicious. There's meat in there.
Mm-hmm.
And cheese.
Mm-hmm.
And there's bun. And whatever toppings you want.
Right.
Cheeseburger.
We all know. We all know what a cheeseburger is. Thanks.
Okay, well, it's National Cheeseburger Day. Hey, it's U.S. Air Force Day.
Ooh.
Go Air Force. Read an ebook day.
Ah.
Uh-huh.
I don't like ebooks. I just prefer a hard book.
Just a paper book,
Yep.
not an electronic book.
Correct.
Okay. What about one of those e-readers that make it look like it's a book? The way that they're printed and they're just that grayish paper color.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Have you used one of those?
No.
Like an actual book reader, like an e-book reader?
No.
You might like it.
Mm.
It looks like page, and
But I like to
and
hold
you-
a book
yeah,
like this, like a book,
Yeah.
and have the pages fly open.
strange.
That's not strange. That's real.
Today is National First Love Day.
Oh.
You're supposed to let nostalgia take hold and remember all the joys and pains of your first love. Fun.
No.
Fun. World Water Monitoring Day. They have these testing kits you can get at the hardware store or whatever, and you can check your water for different contaminants.
Oh, no.
World
That's
Water
terrifying.
Monitoring Day. Mhm.
Ignorance is bliss.
Okay. Equal Pay Day. International Equal
Yeah.
Pay Day. Yeah. Equal pay is important.
Yes, it is.
It is Global Company Culture Day. What is your company culture? Is it equal pay? It should be.
It should be.
It is also National Respect Day. These all go hand in hand. What else is going on? National Uniform Day. It's Rice Krispie Treats Day.
Oh. Dang it.
But dang it, you don't have a Rice Krispie treat? Is that the problem?
Yeah, exactly.
You know who never gets a day that finally did
Who?
today?
Who?
The ceiling fan. Yeah, it's National Ceiling Fan Day.
When was the last time you dusted your ceiling fan?
Probably today would be a good
Today
day
might
to...
be the best day to do
to
that.
be like,
That's
hey.
ceiling fan day.
I heard it was Ceiling Fan Day. You deserve a dusting. World Bamboo Day. Hug a greeting card writer. Do you know one?
I do not.
How are you going to
How are you
fulfill
going to
that?
hug one?
I don't even know.
I bet they're all written by AI now.
No.
Don't you think?
No.
I don't think that either. I do.
I don't think so. Anyway, that's what's going on. It's
Okay.
Wednesday.
Middle of the week. Here we go.
Hoorah.
Ooh. Been a long week already.
Well, it's halfway done. Kind of, sort of. About mid-show, we'll be halfway done with the week.
All right.
So hang tight. And good morning.
Consider me held. Back in 1946, there was a guy named Earl Tupper.
Earl?
Earl Tupper
All right.
made something called
Tupperware.
Tupperware.
Tupperware. I knew it because his name's Earl Tupper.
Good job, Josh.
Tupperware. That was in 1946.
1946.
Cool.
Back when they were hot. Women threw Tupperware parties and sold sets to their friends, and
This
that
is
was the only
correct.
way that you could purchase Tupperware.
This is correct. And that went on well into the 80s
Yes,
and
it
90s.
did. Yes, it did.
Uh-huh.
And it kind of made a small comeback maybe 5 to 10 years ago. I remember I don't remember exactly when it was, but I do remember somebody talking about a Tupperware party, and I was like, what? This is coming back?
Well, and that might have created, I don't know who was first, but that certainly probably contributed to the market of other, let me bring my products to your home to order kind of things. There's many of those.
Tupperware is unfortunately going through some hard times.
Well,
Tupperware has $700 million in debt.
Oh, no.
And
that's a lot of debt.
They're declaring bankruptcy.
Yeah.
After 78 years. They've been struggling for years thanks to falling demand and more competition from off-brands sold on Amazon.
Sure.
They aren't going out of business. They're still being made, but they will not be American-made anymore.
Oh.
They are closing its U.S. factory and laying off 148 workers. And a factory in Mexico is going to be taking over production.
Really?
Yep.
That's very interesting.
Poor Earl Tupper.
I mean, I'm looking at some like actual Tupperware, and they've got new labeling. I
heard you
and
can't
some
run
stuff.
it over. It won't break if you run it over.
No, it does. It breaks. But they're wanting. I mean, it's expensive. Like this is a real Tupperware brand vintage little bowl for $35 for one bowl.
One bowl.
There's a stack of 3 here you can get, but it's going to cost you $84 for 3 of them. But they're cool. They're the real deal where they've got the sort of that pleated lid. They don't make it in that yellow anymore, though. That yellow was something else.
I bet my mom still has some of that. I should see. I bet it'd be worth some money, especially now that it's not going to be American made anymore.
Hey, I found some pre-owned.
Pre-owned
set
Tupperware?
of 7. Yeah, set of 7 vintage. Brown, orange, and yellow.
What?
As they would be. $55, and you're going to get, that's 7 pieces. Bowls and lids. So that's 14 pieces.
Wow.
Yeah, and they have the lids.
Wow.
Like that's a miracle.
7 pieces.
Tupperware had it going on.
It did have it going on.
I'm seeing a lot of the the cereal container that was the rectangle with you pour your cereal box or bag into it, and then there's a lot of those for sale for pretty cheap. Those you can pick up for like $6, $7. But
what was did they have the slogan that was like, if you opened the lid, there was like a burp?
Well, burping your Tupperware is what you were supposed to do to just let the bad air out.
Let it breathe.
Yeah. Got to let your leftovers have a burp sometimes because they're sealed so good. $63, you can get the Tupperware canister set. I saw those on everybody's counter. They're brown with the little gold-looking flower.
Tupperware
canisters. Yeah, brown mushroom vintage Tupperware canisters with instant touch lids.
Instant touch.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, they have some cute new ones.
That's what I was saying. The new ones are nice.
The new ones are super
but
cute.
they still kept the cool pleated lid, which I think is really nice. But they've got that turquoise signature one. And anyway. Tupperware. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? This is a cool story from earlier this month. Rebecca Bowling is from Jacksonville, Florida. She was celebrating her birthday, took a camping trip with her boyfriend.
Okay.
And they were strolling along the shoreline at Cumberland Island National Seashore in Georgia when she, just walking along, having a conversation with her boyfriend.
Was she selling seashells by the seashore?
She might have been, but really just strolling.
Strolling?
Yeah. Her name's not Sally either, so that's fine. Anyway, she and her boyfriend are walking along. Her name's Rebecca. And she looks over and she says, you know what would be really cool? I've never found like a message in a bottle. Wouldn't that be cool?
Why did she say it? A message in a bottle.
Well, I just imagine that's what she said. Because you know what would be so cool? I've never found a message in a bottle. That's what she said. And about 10 minutes later, as they're walking along, a bottle.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Ain't that something?
Did she plant it there?
Yeah, she
She's
might
like,
have. Yeah, and then she pulls the
Oh,
note out,
look,
and it says
a plastic
it's a fortune.
Pepsi bottle.
Yeah, weird. The bottle was sealed with a cork. It contained a note from an 8-year-old girl named Parker from Charleston, South Carolina. And the note said, "Hi, everyone. I am a girl. I love the sea. So I thought I would write a message. Love, Parker." Good job, Parker.
I thought her name was Harper.
No, Parker.
Oh.
It's been Parker the whole time.
I thought you said Harper.
Nope.
Okay.
Rebecca, who is a 3rd grade science teacher. And also some sort of psychic clairvoyant.
Yeah.
She was overjoyed and shared the discovery on Facebook. She's hoping to connect with Parker. The post did reach Parker's family and her father, Matt.
I need to say that more often.
What?
I like overjoyed.
Okay.
I'm overjoyed. I like it.
Okay.
Nobody says that. Okay, keep going.
So the post reached Parker's family. Her father, Matt, said that Parker launched the bottle while they were on a boat ride pretty recently. Rebecca said, "I was just stunned. I know it might sound silly now, but I had just said that I wanted to have that happen. It was my birthday, and I was like, this is a dream come true. Are you kidding me?" Happy birthday, Rebecca.
Do you think Rebecca was maybe just a little bit disappointed that the message wasn't like
a pirate map?
Yeah, or something older, like, "Tell Ronaldo I love him."
Oh, come on. What was that? There's a story here.
That's what I mean. Like some old green glass bottle.
"Tell Ronaldo I love him." Who wrote the love letter to Ronaldo? Fabricia.
Yeah, you got it.
Mm-hmm. Nope, it was Parker, and she loves the sea, and she wanted to write a message. Love
It's
Parker.
cool. I'm not trying to harsh her overjoyment. That's pretty cool.
But what about Ronaldo
That's
and
what
Fabricia?
I just wonder if she maybe was just a little bit disappointed. Like, this is cool that I found this, but man, I was hoping for something older. You know what I'm saying?
I do. Hey, it's good news to get you going. Good morning.
Our daughter.
Yes.
She's expensive.
Well.
And she asks for a lot. And we love her very much. But boy, howdy. She'll just randomly send me a text. "Mom, can I have some money?" For what? What do you need money for? You're 15 years old. You're at school. What do you need money for?
A soda.
Yeah, I need a soda.
Is that really what happened? Because
Yeah,
she told me when I picked her up from school yesterday that she was like, "Oh, sorry, I was a little bit behind. I had to go get a drink. I was thirsty." I went, you have a water bottle. Where's your water bottle?
And it's so easy to just transfer money. We
Sure.
did this with Beck too. Like, open my app. I can transfer money from my debit card to her debit card.
Do you want to know what I told her?
What'd you tell her?
I said, "I know Mom put $30 in your lunch account. Why don't you go get a milk?" I did. And she said, "No. School milk?" I said, "Yeah." She goes, it comes as a purple lid."
What's wrong with that?
I said, "Is it True Moo?" She's like, "I hate True Moo. If they put like Reed's Dairy Milk in there, I'd have that every day, but not school milk." She was very upset about my suggesting that if you're thirsty, why don't you go spend some of it? I said, you can have milk every day for the rest of your high school career
Not every
with that
day.
$30.
So funny.
Yeah, she wasn't having
She
it.
would never.
No,
How
I know.
embarrassing.
Oh,
Ew.
no, school milk? No.
Can I have a milk, please?
She was not happy. And then she brought up something. She said one time she had school milk and it was chunky. And I said, "What?"
Ew, gross.
She's like, "Yeah, I've never had school milk since." So I'm telling you, from whenever that happened in elementary school to yesterday, no school milk.
No school milk.
It's never been consumed. But it also was not the thirst quencher she was hoping for.
That's so funny.
Well.
I didn't know that happened. That's hilarious.
She shouldn't ask me questions like that. I already know you got money. It's sitting in your lunch account. Go get a milk.
You are definitely the bad cop a lot of times.
Well-
Not necessarily the bad cop, but like the reality cop.
Come on. I'm thirsty. Go get a milk.
Or a
Ugh.
water. Go
School
get some
milk?
water.
Yeah, you take a water bottle every day. Go fill it up. What are you talking about? You're thirsty. There's water for free and milk already paid for. Go get some. Yum, yum, yum.
So I was thinking about that. Yum, yum, yum. Milk. Yum, yum, yum. Hey, Emery, I'm gonna go get a soda. Oh, I'm gonna go get some milk
Yeah, I'll meet you in the cafeteria where I'll be having my milk.
because that's what the cool kids do. I just can't even imagine asking, like, being her age and texting my mom and being like, "Hey, Mom."
Well, we didn't have
phones.
it, so you would
So
have.
I
Well,
had to call.
we had phones. We weren't born before the Alexander Graham Bell. Let's be
We
clear.
didn't have cell phones.
Yeah, no, I know. You could go to the
You would
office.
have to go to the office.
I need to call my mom.
Can I use a phone?
And they'd be like, all right. And then you would call, and you have to hit some weird number combination to get out of the building. And then you would call, and then maybe if she answered, you'd go, Mom, can you bring me some money? I need to get a soda. And she'd be like, no, go get a milk.
Get out of here.
Go get a milk.
No, never would have done that. Also, when I had to ask my mom for money for like real things, for school things that I needed, maybe like a poster board so I could make a project, it was like you had to sneak it in. You had to find a slick way to do it.
To ask for poster board?
Well, not for poster board. That was a terrible example.
Because I would have been like, hey, I got a school project.
I got a school
and she'd be like,
project.
okay, let's go to the craft store and get you a poster board.
So when I wanted money for something that I wanted, you had to ask in the right way. Emery just goes, "Can I have some money?" But when I was a kid, it was like, nope. Or I would like clean the house, and I'd be like,
Yeah.
"Hey, did you notice I cleaned the house? Look at what I did. Look at all the chores I've done."
Can I get paid? No, you can go have some milk.
I know, Josh. I know that I'm supposed to talk, but yeah, I'm never prepared.
What happened?
I'm supposed to be professional, and this
Yeah?
is not professional.
What
and
were you, I was just letting you know that you could talk anytime you were
I
ready.
am. Okay. Here
What
it is.
happened?
Okay.
You found it?
I found it.
Eureka!
I was reading this article yesterday,
Mhm.
and it said that couples who make fun of each other have happier relationships.
Is that right?
Yeah. So we're on the right path.
Are we?
Well, one of us is.
Yeah, me. Because I constantly get made fun of.
Are you?
And what does it say about people who are the victims?
Well, it says the humor needs to be playful, not hurtful,
Okay.
and both partners should feel respected.
Oh,
Couples who can laugh together and not take themselves too seriously are better equipped to handle challenges and maintain a positive dynamic.
I like it. All right. I think you and I have done really well at that our entire
About making
time together.
Fun of each other?
Yeah, but also taking it in stride, I think, is important. You said it's important that you don't take it too seriously because if people are, not able to laugh at themselves and they get offended, that can be a problem.
Yeah.
So I can see how, you could quickly let that get out of control. And I see where we're headed.
Well, here's what you've done in our...
Oh, no. I didn't ask. I don't need to know. Oh, well, here's what you've done. What did I do?
You have just set a nice example of making fun of me to our children. And so now our
When?
children get in on the
No,
action.
listen. When you say things that make no sense, that is not my fault. The kids just started to notice that doesn't make sense. You're really, really good at idioms, for example.
You're an idiot.
Yeah, that's what you say every time. You also have trigger words that are really fun, and so we like to exploit those. Look, it's not just making fun. We're having a good time.
Oh,
And not
some
at your
of us
expense.
are.
No, you're joined in on all the good times. You're welcome.
That's because I can take it all in stride.
That's right.
Ain't nothing going to hold me down.
All right. We just played that song not that long ago. But no, what I'm saying is you and I, we got a good thing going.
Do we?
Yeah. When it comes to being able to take things on the chin, I think we're doing pretty good. Your silence is reassuring.
I'm glad one of us thinks so.
Whatever.
50%. 50% of us thinks that this is a good idea.
All right. Well, what do you think then?
About what?
Are you serious right now? The whole thing you just talked about. What? What do I think about what? I don't know. I don't know what to do with you.
We had a scout meeting last night.
Yeah.
And there were some young boys that were there, and they were talking about an activity coming up where there might be an opportunity for them to go inside a tank.
Yes. The room lit up. Like, what? We can go inside a tank?
And I have just never been excited about going inside of a tank.
What do you think it smells like inside there?
I think
Is that what worries you?
I think it smells like oil and grease.
Yes.
And
yes.
No.
Metal.
No, I'd rather just look at some pictures of what a tank
tanks.
looks like.
Yeah.
Like, I'm curious to know what it looks like inside, but I don't necessarily want to go inside a tank.
No?
No, I'll just show me some pictures.
But what if there's one there you could get inside?
I'm saying to you, I don't want to get inside of it.
How many people you think a tank holds?
5.
Okay. That's a fair number.
I don't know.
Let's go with like the Abrams tank. And let's see how many people.
Have you ever been inside of a tank?
I mean, not particularly like in one that was moving or anything. I've probably.
Well, right. I didn't assume that you'd been inside an active tank. What?
An Abrams tank has a crew of 4.
I've never been inside one that's been moving.
Yeah.
No, duh.
I might have seen one up close. I don't know if I've been in a tank.
Oh, do you want to go inside the tank?
Yeah. I've seen movies where they're filmed inside a tank.
Yeah.
It looks cramped.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, no, too claustrophobic. No, thank you.
There are 4 people.
4 people can.
The commander, the gunner, the loader, and the driver.
And that's it, huh?
That's all you can fit.
4 people.
In an Abrams tank.
What's an Abrams tank?
Oh, it's the M1. Oh, an Abrams tank. It's a very popular tank.
Must not be that popular. I'd never heard of it.
Well, you also haven't got a desire to go see what's in the tank. So,
I actually am curious to see what it looks like. But again, you go inside of it.
Cramped.
You take some video and then show me, because I don't need to go inside a tank. I know those scouts were all excited about going inside that tank. How many scouts can fit inside a tank?
Well, there's only 4 seats, so that's part of it.
No. That they don't need to all be sitting. Let's see how many scouts we could fit inside this tank.
Somebody said the Abrams tank is amazingly easy to drive, and everything in the driver's seat is pretty intuitive. It's the most comfortable seat in the tank, perfect for taking a nap. It also is so much better to drive with an open hatch, sticking your head out, feeling the wind like a convertible.
Oh,
oh, here we go.
That also sounds very dangerous.
Yeah, well, it depends on where you're driving, doesn't it?
Exactly. Or where you're driving from, I guess.
Sure. Yep.
How fast can the Abrams tank? What's top speed?
Abrams tank speed. We're going to learn a lot about it. The Abrams tank's top speed is 45 miles per hour on the road. Yep. That's the M1A1. The M1A2 is a top speed of 42 miles per hour on the road. Off-road, top speed of 25 miles per hour. Really moving.
Going off-road in this baby.
Yeah. Because it's got those big tracks,
Yeah.
Just drive over anything. Anyway, let's go inside a tank.
No, I just told you. You go inside and take a couple of pictures. And then I'll
Or
wait.
just come with me, and then you can go, wow, what a cool experience.
Nah, I'll just wait.
For
I'll
what?
Just wait.
The video?
Yeah.
Just go inside the tank.
Don't wanna.
Yes, you do, kind of.
No, I don't.
Not a little
it
bit.
Smells.
Like what?
Gunpowder and lead.
Yes.
Is there a place where you feel like you are a regular?
There's one lunch spot that I go to where
the people know
the
who you
people
are.
know me when I walk in.
Are you a regular enough person there that they know what you order?
Not all of them, but the owner and the manager, yes. But,
I know,
but not every person. But the owner and the manager definitely know.
So you don't have
my
to order.
No,
They'll just
because
know.
they're not usually the ones up at the front. They're usually
gotcha.
in the kitchen in the back or whatever. Yeah, but there are definitely.
But they'll wave to you and say, "Hey,
Oh, absolutely.
Josh."
They go, "Hey, what's going on?" And I go, "Hey, guys, good to see you again today."
I was here yesterday.
Yeah.
And I'll be here
I love your
tomorrow.
food. It's so good. Thank you.
We went to visit. I remember we went to visit. We went to Arizona a couple of years ago, and we stayed with a friend's relatives while we were there. And she was an older woman who would go.
It was his aunt.
It was his aunt, yeah. And she would go to Dutch Bros every morning,
Right.
at 8:00. And they knew her so well. Everybody knew her.
By
and
name.
While we stayed there, we went there every day because she goes, "It's 8:00. It's my
a
Dutch
routine.
Bros time."
Gotta head over.
And they knew her, and they knew what she ordered. And hey, Marilyn, how's it going?
good to see ya.
Yeah. And she was like, "Hey, Jackie."
Jackie?
And she knew them. They knew
Yeah.
her. And I remember we all kind of looked at each other and we were like, "This is really cool. I want to
know.
be a
I need
regular
that.
somewhere."
I know. And I'm not like daily regular. I need to get into a mode where I'm a daily regular somewhere. That'd be cool.
I think it would be too. Or is it pathetic? I'm
Why
trying
would it
to
be
determine.
pathetic? I'm supporting your business.
Well,
what do you
that's-
mean it's pathetic?
Okay, it's not pathetic.
It's not like I'm going in there going like, "Do you know who I am? Give me something for free."
Okay.
No, I'm here to support your business. I like your product. I'm going to be a regular consumer of your product.
I'm
here.
not a regular anywhere. I need to be a regular somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
I want to be a norm.
You're a regular around here. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's different.
I know your name, and I could probably fulfill an order.
I don't want to be a regular at work.
Oh.
I'd rather not be a regular
I
at
see.
work.
At work. Right? Oh, you're here again?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, man.
thought we got rid of you.
Here I am sitting behind this desk again.
Yeah. Why?
Because I get a paycheck.
That's true. It does come with that benefit of getting paid to be there, where being a regular costs you money.
I just want to go where everybody knows my name.
All right.
And they're always glad I came.
Yeah, well, there's one spot I know of.
For you.
Yeah, that's right. Hey!
Hey!
How are you guys?
I'll
Good
have
to
the
see you.
regular.
You know
please.
what I like. You and I celebrated our anniversary back in July.
Yes.
I saw a thing just the other day online. This family, to celebrate their anniversary, they have dubbed their anniversary their family's birthday,
Oh.
which I think is
That's
kind of
cute.
cool. Yeah. And so they get the whole family together. They have a cake. Everybody kind of takes part in putting candles in the cake and doing other like family birthday celebration stuff to say, hey, this is our family's birthday. It's
Who
when
gets
we
the presents?
Well, I think it's more just about celebrating. I
Oh.
think you still have the anniversary mentality for that, but everybody gets to be a part of the fun, and I think that's kind of cool.
That is cool.
It's a fun little idea.
I would also like a present.
No, I know how you are. But then, you get to celebrate with everybody.
I guess just cake. I'm happy with cake too.
Or pie.
Or pie.
Yeah.
Or brownies.
Right.
Or a cookie.
Right.
I'm just happy with treats.
Right.
I'm easy
Yeah.
to please.
It's just treats, just sugary treats. I just thought that was kind of a sweet idea.
like it.
Just to
It's
have,
cute.
I mean, if you're a young family, like not that we're an old family, but if you're a young family, what a cool little tradition you could start with. Like, hey, it's our anniversary. This
You
is when
can start traditions anytime. Just
Sure.
because we're a well-seasoned family
Yeah.
doesn't mean that we can't start that tradition now,
Right.
moving
That's
forward.
that's what I was trying to say. But if you have a young family and you've got younger kids who are trying to understand what anniversary means and stuff, it's a cool way to
It
kind
is
of
cute.
explain it and bring them into it. I think that's fun.
It's like
So,
those signs you say, like the Tyler family established.
Yeah, 2003.
Well, was it established? It wasn't established then. That's when you and I met, but it wasn't
Yeah.
established.
Oh, I see. Well, I guess 2005.
There you go. That's when we were established.
And that's when the
That's
birth-
when the family.
yeah. So we're about to turn 20 next year. Old people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Old people.
About to have our family's 20th birthday.
Yes.
Ain't that something?
That
no
is
more
something.
teenage family. Just old 20-year-old family. I think it's kind of cool.
I do too. That's cute.
And then as the family grows over the years, you start getting grandkids involved. You start building in, the bigger birthday party.
Yeah.
I like it. Anyway, it's kind of fun. I would like for us to play a game.
This is gonna. Okay. I'm fine. Okay.
What?
I just
Are you
feel-
nervous?
Yeah.
Why are you nervous?
Because this is inevitably gonna make me look like a dope.
Well, the good news is there may be video of this game that you can watch on YouTube. We do have a YouTube channel, by the way, Classy 97 KLCE on YouTube.
My tube?
YouTube.
YouTube.
All right. Here's the
Me
game.
tube?
Are you ready for the game?
Yes.
The game is who can scream the loudest.
Are we gonna scream loud?
There's a catch.
What is it?
And this is where the video part comes in. You cannot look like you're screaming.
Okay.
So, so there's a catch.
Okay. I don't
Saw
know.
this game being played on the internet, and I said, this is a game we're going to have to try. So the game is who can scream the loudest. And
Okay.
You can step away from your,
Okay.
scoot back from your microphone
Okay.
a little bit. Who can scream the loudest without looking like they're screaming? So step back just a little bit more.
I don't-
Step back. Take your microphone with. There you go. Okay. Come a little closer. There you go. Right there.
Okay.
Very good. Go a little bit to your right, and there you go. Okay.
In frame? Am I in frame?
Yeah.
Can you see me now?
Now push your microphone away from you just a touch. There you go.
Okay.
Perfect. Now I can pick you up without
So
having
I-
to scream. So you're
I
going to
have to look
scream.
normal.
You can't look like you're screaming.
I don't know how to do this.
I know.
You do it first.
No.
Ah.
No, it's scary. Mm-hmm.
Did I do it right?
You look like
I
you're
know.
screaming.
I look like I don't know how you do
So
it.
think about this, right? This is a game that you can play in a public space. Like this is a game you would play like when you're at the mall and you want to be able to scream but not look like you're screaming, so you can also look around and go, where'd that scream come
What?
from?
Who's
So
doing
you've
that?
got to be able to do
You
it
got to be able
without
to throw your voice.
Kinda, yeah. Yeah.
Ooh.
Is that how you normally scream? It's pretty funny. I
You
like
do it now.
Well, you just got to do it like you're just doing normal stuff. Like the guy I watched doing it, he was eating a sandwich and he was just like, without.
But he has something covering his mouth.
Well, sort of, yeah. But he didn't look like he was actively screaming.
okay,
He
you
just,
do. You do
well,
it.
have a seat. Sit down. Sit down.
You sit down.
There you go. All right, here we go. You just got to do a normal thing, like you're writing in a book, and you go, ah!
You kind of looked like you were screaming.
Did I?
Yeah.
Did I look like I was screaming? Oh, no. Wasn't me. I don't know where it came from.
You-
It's a ridiculous game.
we still have to play that game where you have to. Somebody wears the the Friday the 13th mask.
Yeah.
And you have to race inside the house.
That's a great game.
We still have to do that.
Yeah, we should have done that on Friday the 13th.
Yeah, we should have.
Well, there's another one coming up in December. We got plenty of time.
No, we don't. We got to do it before then.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be on Friday the
All right.
13th. It could be on Tuesday the 18th.
Sure, why not?
Wednesday. Wednesday the 18th.
All right. One more time.
Well, you just do it normally like, ooh.
Your eyes, though. What were you looking at? You looked like you were frightened by something down to your right. You went, oh! I don't know. It's a ridiculous game. Try it at home.
Try it at work.
It's a lot of fun. Film yourself. Share the videos. We want to see them. Scream without looking like you're screaming. It's not as easy as you think it is.
No.
Without looking
your
like
eyebrows
it.
got big.
I know. That's the part you have to avoid. You have to be like, I'm just sitting here doing
just
nothing.
Cash.
I don't know.
Stupid.
Yeah. All right.
I love it. You and I have talked about, even if there's that rare chance that we fall out of love and we decide that we can't be married anymore, it's too bad. Like, we're going to always be married because neither one of us wants to date again.
Yeah.
It's too complicated.
Nah,
there's too much nonsense. So we'll forever and always hate each other. We don't hate each other currently, but if we do fall out of love,
okay,
like, you just go live on your side of the house. I'll live on mine because I can't be bothered to date somebody else.
Okay.
I don't want to meet somebody else's family. I just don't want to. I just don't want to.
Okay.
Okay.
Not an issue.
There is a new dating trend where people are following the 666 dating rule.
What is this?
Don't be alarmed.
Okay. I was a bit alarmed. What is it?
It's a dating rule where you find a man with the preferences of 6 foot tall.
Oh, boy.
Earning 6 figures.
Oh, boy.
And has a 6-pack.
Oh, boy.
666 rule.
Yeah. Yeah. First of all, needs a different name.
Yeah.
Secondly, not this guy.
What if
5'7", no, radio guy, and one pack. It's just a mass. I got a one mass.
You can have that surgery where you get the 6-pack.
Or I could just draw it on with a marker. Have you seen that?
Yes.
That's a good look.
You can get a T-shirt that has the 6-pack.
Yeah, or again, that rubber body. I could get that thing.
You could. Absolutely.
I'm serious about that rubber body. I think that'd be fun to have.
Then get it.
Let me look up how much that thing costs. You just gave me permission to buy a rubber body.
What if, here's my question. What if you find 2 out of 3, like the old Meatloaf song? 2 out of 3 ain't bad. He earns 6 figures and he has a 6-pack.
I see.
6-pack, but he's not 6 feet tall.
These are expensive. The ones with arms, yeah. The one with it's got a neck that goes clear up behind your ears, so it looks real legit. And then it's got full sleeves down to the wrist.
Ew.
$250. They're expensive.
Yeah, I didn't give you permission to buy that. We don't.
This one's $550, but it looks real.
We don't need a rubber suit. You don't need a rubber suit. You're going to get stuck in it. You're going to get sweaty. It's going to be gross.
But it's going to look so cool.
How? Just because it has a 6-pack?
I'll look ripped.
But where does the rest of your body go?
In it. It's inside, underneath the rubber skin.
I feel like there's going to be some disproportionate areas.
No. Why? Where? It's got like pecs and 6-pack and strong arms. It's going to look real.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Just the part where it folds at the elbows will be weird. The rest of it's going to be so cool.
The rest of it's going to be totally normal. It's not going to be an identical skin match at all.
You won't even know.
$250?
Well, some of them. There's other ones. Like that was kind of a high quality one. There was one for $550 that looked real nice. But there's some budget options. And if I get a budget option, then you're going to have problem areas. If I don't invest in the right one, then I'm going to end up regretting it.
Okay. If you buy the rubber suit, that takes care of the six-pack issue.
Yes.
Is there some kind of stilts you could wear that would make you 6 feet tall?
I just need some platform shoes.
Yeah, because you only need 3 inches.
To get to 5'10".
Oh.
I'm no mathematician, but I think I need 5.
Okay, that takes care of that problem. Now 6 figures.
You said 2 out of 3 wasn't bad. I can get some Monopoly money. Yeah, look at all this real estate I own on this game board. I'm rolling in the dough.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Oh, thanks.
Listen to this.
What's up?
This is called Mogo hiking pants. Have you heard of these?
Mogo hiking pants?
Mogo hiking pants.
I have not. I'm going to look them up.
Short for mountain goat hiking pants.
Mogo hiking pants.
This is a hiking pant that comes with a built-in exoskeleton that is powered by powerful motors. This can increase the wearer's leg strength by 40% and make them feel about 30 pounds lighter. So this is like perfect for people who love to hike, love to be outdoors, but don't necessarily have the stamina or the mobility
to
hike.
Yeah.
So it feels like a natural extension of the body, which enhances your mobility. It is kind of expensive.
Yeah, how much are these things?
$5,000.
$5,000?
The motors are located on the side of the knees, and they're powered by a battery pack that's located around the waist of the pants. But it assists whoever is wearing them during ascents for about 3 hours on a full charge.
Wow.
And the battery recharges automatically while you're walking downhill.
That's pretty cool.
I know.
Look, I do some hiking, and there are some times where I'm like, man, a little bit of a boost would be sweet.
Get the Mogo hiking pants.
$4,500 if you pre-order them now with a $99 deposit. So you can save yourself $500 if you pre-order. They expect them to ship late next year. Interesting.
Cool though, right?
Yeah, I like the idea. I like where we're going. They're made by Arc'teryx, which I'm also not surprised that they're $4,500.
Why?
Arc'teryx gear is really expensive.
The battery pack, the pants weigh about 7 pounds with the motor and the battery pack, but they say that wearing them can make you feel 30 pounds lighter because the sensors feeds, this is all very sciencey, but there's a series of sensors that feeds data to an AI-powered computer module, and it adjusts the level of assistance depending on the terrain and the wearer's walking style.
I got you. I think that's kind of cool.
That's cool, right?
I like Arc'teryx, just as a brand, but they are ridiculously expensive. Like, just a regular jacket is going to cost you hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Like, it's wild. So I'm not surprised that it's going to be expensive. But I think it's cool that they're trying to put some of that kind of technology that they've been developing robots and different things, for so long. I'm glad to see some of that coming into the marketplace for the benefit of people. I think that's great.
Well, because I was watching the video of it, and it's like older people that are wearing them.
Yeah.
So people that are having problems with mobility, but
sure.
Still
you want to get out and
want to get out and do this
I think
kind
it's
of
great.
stuff.
I think it's very cool. I'm all about it.
If you have
I just
the money.
wish it wasn't so expensive. Ooh. Yeah. $4,500 for a pair of pants.
Sheesh.
You got new legs.
Not just a pair of pants.
It is. It's $4,500 for a pair of pants.
No, not just any pair of pants.
With robot legs. Robot knees. Legs. You got robot knees. I think it's cool. I hope they continue to develop more of this stuff.
Josh Gad, who voiced Olaf in Frozen, said that if he could do it all over again, he would use a different voice.
Yeah, I saw that because he just used his own voice.
He just used his regular voice. So whenever he's at a store, anywhere, anytime he speaks, he sees every little kid.
Yep.
He's got a very
unique voice.
Yeah. Distinctive.
Uh-huh.
So anywhere he's out in public, people turn and look. They're like, what?
Oh, there's Olaf.
Which at first would be exciting, right? You'd be like, oh, people recognize me, especially little kids. And so you'd really hype it up and you'd be like, hey, you would be Olaf for that little kid.
But then, over time, you got to be like, oh boy.
I just want to live. I just want to live my life.
But it is such a very distinctive voice for sure. And I think that there are other people. Like I've said, if I could go into cartoon voiceover, animation voiceover, which I think would be amazing, I would love, love, love to do that.
But
I would want to do my own voice as the character because my own voice is unchanging, unwavering. It's the same. All I have to do is go in and talk, and it'd be like, wow, that's great. And I could do different, things like that. But I don't know what that character looks like that has this voice.
And you said before that when you do voices, because you've done voices before, that you can't ever recall how to do the voice that you've done.
That is correct. There's only been one time.
You'd be a terrible voice actor.
No, I would not. As long as I got to use my own voice.
Yeah, your real voice.
It'd be great. There is one voice that I did as a character for a dentist or something for a long time. And this particular character voice that I did, I had to remind myself of a mindset. And so what I had to do was like envision this particular character before I could even figure out how to do the voice. And in order to do that voice again and again and again, every time they wanted a new commercial, I had to think about that character and go, oh, yeah, I remember who the character looks like, what it is, and then I would be able to go, okay, I think I remember it. And then I'd listen to some audio from old commercials I had done, and then I'd be like, okay, I think I got it, and try to lock in as close as I could. But that's a hard thing. Like, unless you really practice it and do it every single day, it's really difficult to fall back into that character and be so consistent. So when you see people like the guy who does the voice of Winnie the Pooh, for example.
Yeah.
Winnie the Pooh. Man, like just a soft-spoken, real easy character. Not too far from his actual voice, but he does a lot of different inflections and stuff.
But if you see those character voice actors who do multiple, I'm thinking of Seth MacFarlane who does Family Guy, and he does multiple voice acting from that, or anybody from The Simpsons.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Bill Hader does a lot of voices. When you see them on talk shows and they're like, do this voice, and they can just easily fall in and out of these voices.
It's a talent. It sure really is. And I think with the right training and practice and those kinds of things, like you could figure it out. Like I could figure anything out. It's confidence, a willingness to try, good support system. I'd be in good shape. It's all you need. Those three things in life. You can do anything you want.
Maybe some practice.
And practice. Regular practice. I'm not going to be able to like walk into a studio and nail it the first time. It's going to take some time. And if somebody's willing to work with me, I would love to do cartoon voiceover. I think it would be so cool.
Taking applications.
That's right. I think it'd be a ton of fun. Voice acting, so cool. Like I sit in a room and I talk all day as it is.
There was a video I saw recently where there's two actors that are working together to do the voices of the Minions.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
That's kind of fun.
That's a crazy thing to think about, too, because they can't use actual words, but they have to use the right inflection in order to convey emotion while speaking gibberish. That's really challenging.
It's cute. That's a cute video.
Yep. Good for those. And it's two ladies in that video, right? Good for them. Well done. I like it. Anyway, you know where to find me.
Have you heard of savoring?
Like eating slowly?
Yeah. Because why? Why would you do that?
To savor the flavors. That's why it'd be called savoring.
Savoring.
Every time I go out to eat, people go like, dude, did you even taste your food?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I did. It was delicious, and I got to get back to work, so let's go.
I've never seen anybody eat faster than you.
There is my cousin who eats faster than me.
You eat like somebody's going to take away your plate any minute. You
Don't
roll
take
up
my
your
plate.
Sleeves.
No, listen, what
you get down to business.
I do that.
If I didn't know any better, I would have thought that your parents withheld food from you as a child.
They may have. I don't know where my food trauma comes from.
I don't think that they had.
I don't think they did either. I was a well-fed child. Clearly. My thing is that like I don't like chit-chat's fine, but when the food gets there, the food is hot or fresh. Like I really want to enjoy the goodness of the food. And if I take too long, the quality diminishes.
No, that's not true.
The food depreciates the longer it sits on my plate. So I like to consume it while it's all
sitting
good.
there for hours.
No, I know. But it just gets worse the longer it sits. So I like to eat it when it's fresh and when it's good. And sometimes that means sidelining conversation in order to snack.
Yeah.
And then when I'm done eating, let's talk.
No.
We got all the time.
When you're done eating, you get up and you leave the table. This is a problem we've had our entire marriage.
No. Listen, I'm talking about like at a restaurant. I don't get up and be like, well, time to go.
No, but guess what you do? You get on your phone.
Well, because everybody else is still eating. I'm done. I'll wait for you. It's like now I'm in the waiting room. And I'm fine with that. Yeah. I understand. That was a noise. There was a bunch of silence and then just a what's that noise mean?
It wasn't meant to be quiet.
What's that noise mean?
It is one thing that annoys me about you.
That I eat fast?
No, I don't care about that. I don't care that you eat fast. It's
Look,
that when you don't participate in the conversation that we're having, whether we eat out or we eat at home, and then we're talking, I'm talking to the family, the kids are talking to me, I'm talking company.
I was eating.
And then you're finished, and then you're like, well, I'm done. I'm going to get on my phone.
Yeah, well,
continue to be non-social.
You're all eating, so I'll just be over here doing my own thing. That's all. That's it. That's all there is to it.
I was gonna talk about other stuff.
Well, I want to hear about savor.
Nah, it's just people are like, you should do this with other stuff too, not just food. Like you should savor positive experiences.
I agree.
If you're outside and you're enjoying the sunshine, savor it for as long as possible.
Sure.
If you are having a fun conversation with somebody or you're having a good chuckle with a friend,
yes,
savor it for as long as possible. It is a happiness hack.
I like to savor the things. If you're outside in nature, savor it. Yes. Why you been gone fishing so long? I was savoring it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's great. It's out savoring the woods. It's good. It is. You ever have a good day at work? You just want to savor it?
No.
What? You ever doing the show and you're like, man, I just want to savor this moment?
There are moments, for sure.
What about right now?
I don't mind.
All right. Just checking in, making sure we're good. Because you made a noise.
I know. It's fine.
Okay.
We'll talk about it later.
Oh, great. Great. Can't wait. What do we still have to talk about?
What do you mean?
Oh, no. Oh, would you rather this or that?
Would you rather meet your great-great-grandfather or your great-great-grandson?
Oh, wow.
I know. I think
that's interesting.
I think I'd rather meet my great-great-grandson.
You would rather meet a great-great-grandson?
Yeah. So this would be our son's
grandchild.
Great-grandson.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying,
I drew a diagram.
Or daughter. It could be. I'm just thinking about how many generations we're talking about. So we have
so if our son has a son, which is our grandson.
Or
and
our
then
daughter.
Our grandson has a grandson. And then that grandson has a grandson.
Okay, so this is it's
two grandsons from our grandson.
Son, great.
I already drew you a diagram.
I didn't see it.
I was showing it to you.
Okay, so we're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4 generations away from either forward or past.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going forward. I think I'd rather meet my great-great-grandson.
So you're talking about 4 generations. I'm trying to put into perspective here. Let's call this 20, 40, 60. Let's call it like somewhere around 80 years forward.
Okay.
So you're talking about like the year 2100.
Ooh.
Or you're going back 80 years to, what, 1860.
Ooh. When you put it
Is
into
that right?
that perspective, I don't know. Yeah, because if you assume that
It's 1940, not 18. It's not 1880. It's 1940.
Good math.
I had to figure that out. But yeah, 80 years. 80 years. So you're going back to the 40s, or you're going forward
I
to
feel like
the
it's
2100s.
earlier than the 40s.
It's only 80 years ago.
Because I think it's earlier than that. Anyway, what are you picking?
I don't know. I'll go forward too, just to see what's up. See what the genes got up to.
Yeah, right?
Probably weirdos. Probably all of them. Bunch of radio people. I mean, like,
Doubt it.
yeah? I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Would you rather this or that? So there you are.
Here I am.
Your phone rings.
Yeah.
And you answer it.
Yes.
And you hear somebody, maybe it's me, on the other end.
Okay.
But then you also smell me.
Ew.
What? I don't smell ew. Ew.
What do you smell like? Because you don't have...
Like me.
I know, but you don't have a specific scent. You have a lot of different smells.
What?
Like, for instance, sometimes I'll smell your beard wax, or I'll smell your deodorant.
My beard wax?
Yeah.
I don't use beard wax.
Sometimes you do.
I use a beard oil.
Okay, that.
There's a mustache wax, but I haven't used that in years.
Oh, you knew what I was saying. Stop. So sometimes I
Just trying to figure out
smell
what
your
you
beard
smell.
oil. Sometimes I smell your dirty hat. Sometimes I smell your
Gross.
deodorant. Yeah,
Okay.
that's not my favorite smell. Sometimes I smell BO. Not in a bad way, just sweat.
Listen,
So,
scientists are working on a new technology called digital scent technology. And it uses scent cartridges that mix like pixels on a screen to create pictures. The little scent cartridges can mix little bits of smells to create a bunch of different smells. So it's in the early stages of development, but the idea is that one day you would be able to talk to your friend or your family member and smell the food on the table, or smell the dump they're at.
ew.
Hey, you just don't know. Whatever you're going to be smelling, it's going to be able to take some sort of some way it can capture the smell of the person you're talking to and distribute that smell on the other end.
Fascinating.
Isn't it interesting?
Do you get to choose what smell the person on the other line is smelling?
It would be the smell of whatever is around.
I know, but if I've just made food, but I also have like perfume on, is the smell coming through the phone a mix of food and perfume? Because that's awful.
Why are you wearing so much perfume?
I'm just saying.
Your perfume should not overpower the smell of food. That's a lot of perfume. I've met some people like that.
That's what
I've been
saying.
at a restaurant where I'm trying to enjoy a nice meal and somebody walks in and my entire olfactory senses go,
We were at the grocery store the other day, and there was a little old man he had some very strong cologne on, and
Yeah?
I couldn't even walk down the same aisle as him.
Okay.
So I'm just...
Do you think his cologne is in one of those glass old-timey cars? And he's dabbing that on and hitting that on his neck after a good shave?
Gotta go to the grocery store. I don't know. There is some strong eau de toilettes.
Uh-huh. True. There are some strong eau de toilettes. You are correct. I don't know if we need this technology.
No, it's not needed.
It's
but
kind of
I
an
will
interesting
say
idea.
That immediately when you said that, I thought it might be kind of nice to talk to my mom and smell what my mom smells like, because I like the smell of my mom.
Well, I get that. And if the phone could decipher that, bottle that up,
Yeah.
you could get that. I see what you're saying. Well, on that fun note, have a great Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
We'll see you back here tomorrow. Thanks for listening to the show. Remember, you can listen anytime on demand with our podcast, now available everywhere, including YouTube Music. So,
look at us.
Yep. Apple Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube Music. Wherever you listen to podcasts, search out Wake Up Classy 97, and you can listen on demand. Hope you have a great Wednesday. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning.
We'll be here. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for listening to Wake Up Classy 97, the podcast. If you enjoy the show, please share, subscribe, and rate the podcast. Wake Up Classy 97 is hosted by Josh and Chantel Tyler and is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com.